Hey you guys, welcome back. We just completed a winter camping trip and we're out of here. We have our tag. We did not sleep with heat as often the case. We like to boondock, dispersed, overlanding, multiple blankets, and we've been doing this now for 3 winters. And this is actually the 4th anniversary of getting our tag. 4 years ago this week we bought it at the RV show in Chicago that's happening this week. We'll show you some of the new models and other stuff. It's RV season. You're probably thinking about buying a camper or you've been looking at them. Teardrops, square drops, tiny campers in general. We did a 2-year review 2 years ago on it and it was great. And we wanted to update you now. It's been 2 more years. So 4 years in our 2020 tag Boondock XL. And we have had almost no problems with it other than self-inflicted problems. As far as mechanical, structural, and all that stuff, it's been perfect. Not a problem at all. I can honestly say Nucamp, we've been to the Nucamp factory last summer. We did a tour. We saw how they build them. We've met all the people. It's a very nice company. Amish, smaller. It's not real small, but a family environment. They care about their campers. They care about the people, and the dealers are great as well. They're not mass producing these things, hundreds a week at a factory where it's just robots and other stuff. We saw the actual people building it. Everyone has their own skill set in the factory. There's the cabinet guys, there's the frame guys. They all have their job to do. They care about their work, and it shows in the craftsmanship. Are there some bad apples out there? Yes, every RV is going to have a problem. There's going to be a few bad ones in the batches. It's just how it is. Nothing can be perfect. But overall, as a company and all the models that Nucamp makes, you hardly hear about any real issues. A lot of people lately on the forums are talking about condensation, stuff putting under their mattress to avoid condensation, stuff like that. All we have is a 2 or 3 inch piece of foam, I'll show you, that we put under there, but we've never had an issue. Now, if we don't vent good in the winter, your hot air, yes, you're going to get condensation. So you have to vent. We also wipe it down right away. But as far as mold, mildew, stuff like that accumulating in there, no, we have not had that. And I can honestly say I feel pretty good that we've used our tag more than anybody out there. We have approximately 110,000 miles on our tag in 4 years. We do YouTube, obviously. So we're out 2 to 3 weekends, sometimes 4 every month. We're camping year round. We do not travel close by. This is an area we come to a lot, and an average weekend trip is 300 to 400 miles each way. So we're putting on 800 to 1,000 miles every time we go out. We've done some huge trips out west, 4,000 miles at a time, 5,000 miles over the course of a few weeks. I don't even know how many nights we've slept in it. When we've slept in this thing when it's minus 16 degrees, I would not recommend that. Without heat. We have gone far off-road, as I'll show you in the clips here, out in some really remote places in Oregon, Montana, Wyoming, Minnesota. We've gone all over the place. This thing can go off-road more than you think it can, if that's what you're hesitating on. Yes, there are some good custom builders. There's a good company in Wisconsin that we like, TC Teardrops. But you may have to wait 6 months to a year on build time on those. So we wanted to get our camper and get out camping, and that's what we did. Of the newer models, they've made some great changes. They're a little bit more geared towards, they're getting a little bit more, like ours has the spare tire underneath. So that can be a hindrance if you're going off-road. But we've never really had a problem with that. It has really good clearance. It does fine on washboards. You're not rock climbing with this thing. It's not that super off-road, but 99% of the places you want to go, you're going to take this there. We just go slower at times. On the new models, I have no desire to get anything different or upgrade, other than I do like the new models have the better bumpers and the better step in the frame. We found that we don't hardly ever use the microwave. We almost never even use the sink anymore. We were using that a lot. The TV on occasion, the air conditioner a couple of times in the summer if we go to an electric spot. But other than that, it's been great. We have not had any problems, knock on some wood. It's been really good. We put light truck tires on it in the first 6 months because the factory tires were not good. Sidewall blowout, it was a defect. But I would encourage you to watch some of our videos, join the Nucamp forums on Facebook, and see what other people are saying. For the price, you really can't beat it. Now's the time to buy. Hit the RV shows. I would definitely recommend, like we said in the last video, you got to get in the thing and lay down in it and make sure you can deal with it. One of the best things is the window where the stargazer window where you can lay there and just look up at the stars or the snow or whatever. Northern lights, it's awesome. That's what we really love about this model. The max fan is great. I don't know what else to say. Melissa, my wife, really loves the kitchen, the outdoor kitchen in the back. It's been great. The burners, you might need a windshield. I mean, I think it's been great. I can't think of anything.
We love fire cooking, so for the most part, I like to cook out on the fire when we do one, but we've pulled out the fridge. I put our own little Tupperware. We've seen a video where we store all of our pots, pans, but there's a nice amount of kitchen cutlery space that you can actually prep and do your food. It is nice that you can quicker get those burners going if you want that first cup of coffee before I get the fire going.
You can cook back there. We've cooked back there a lot of times. We didn't get a fridge in our model. It was the one with the Yeti, and we just took that out because we already had a bigger Yeti.
We needed more storage other than
so we put a storage bin there. I would like to eventually just get the microwave taken out and put more shelving in there. We just haven't done it. A lot of people do that.
We'll show you clips. I've seen some people do some awesome stuff to their kitchen areas back there, and that's pretty cool. But I love that. But like Jay said, I love the window. I love the window when it's a nice open night. Check out the sky, see the stars, lay back, kick back. I actually love it.
And a lot of these other companies, there's some really good ones, some quality built stuff on the Teardrops. It's becoming so popular. But a lot of them don't have all the windows, and I feel like you might get more claustrophobic.
And I love the two doors.
The two doors is great too, one on each side.
And it's spacious. So I mean, we're going to be at the Rosemont show. We'll check out some of the models they have out there. Pop in.
We'll look at the new models and take you with us and show you some of the updates. But I got to tell you, if you're looking for a tag,
we are
check
super
it out.
happy.
I don't think you're going to find another person, especially on YouTube, that has used theirs as much as we have. It's got miles on it, 110,000 miles in 4 years.
A lot of people ask you about wear, tear, weather. We've been out in it all, and we've had, like I said, very minimal problems other than stuff that we've done ourselves with going over potholes and having to redo our axle and stuff.
Well, the awning hit the garage door once and fell and knocked the bumper guard off. I mean, stuff like that.
You know, that was us.
But mechanical issues, nothing. Yeah, I would even go as far as say we used and abused it and not even maybe taking as good a care as we should have, and it's still rocking.
I think the biggest thing people have is, why don't I get a smaller camper? If I'm going to pay whatever the cost is for this, why don't I just get a smaller camper? For us,
a bigger camper.
The bigger camper, or like the little, was it the Fox? Those little, the ones that have the bathroom and the kitchen and the little sitting area. My biggest thing
camper
is we camp year round. I love to not have to pay to store it anywhere. I've heard of people have problems with mice and storage, and you can only take it out certain times a year. I put this right in my garage. I can take it out whenever I want, set it up, retake out all my things, restock it, and it's right there. So for me, that was a big selling point.
Yeah, we were recently, just a few weeks ago, we like to winter camp, obviously. It's just more peaceful, and you can go anywhere, and nobody's out there.
It's beautiful.
But we recently had a blizzard, 14 inches of snow, and it was a last-minute decision to go out.
You would not have gotten that out of.
And in 30 minutes, we decided, let's go. We keep it ready to go in the garage. Load your food, load the newest clothing you need, and you just roll out. And we've done that many times where it's just impromptu, let's get out of here.
I have friends like, oh, mine's winterized.
Mine's
I gotta
in
wait
storage,
till April or May. I'm like, no, we're just going.
You can do that, but as our channel it's about live today, get out and do it now, don't wait. And that's what's great about the tiny campers and the Teardrops and the square drops. Even if you don't go with Nucamp, you will love a tiny camper life as long as you can get in it and get out of it. It does, I mean, maybe when we're a lot older, but we're doing fine now. And it's just so quick to get out. It's so easy.
We've shown you on some of our videos. That's why we have the outdoor room now. The changing was our biggest thing.
Yeah, you're going to want like an extra room or some kind
change.
of tent thing. Because you're not getting dressed in there
unless
you got good
yoga
yoga.
Moves.
Yeah. But check it out. Check out our video playlist. I'll put some clips in there. This thing has gone everywhere. Like, we've taken it everywhere, and we have plans to go a lot more.
And feel free. If you have any questions, comments, put them down below.
Give us a comment if you need something. Hit us up on our Facebook page or Instagram if you have some specific questions. We love meeting you guys. We love talking about it. and we really love Nucamp, so check them out. I don't think you'd be disappointed. And thank you. If this video did any good for you, if you got anything out of this video, give us a like, leave us a comment, and subscribe, and come along on the next adventure. And hey, we might meet up with you and do some teardrop rallies and some get-togethers.
It's never goodbye.
See you soon.
See you soon.